Good afternoon, viewers. Good afternoon, students. My name is Taiwo from grade 6. This is Standard Care Motorstolic International School, Cairo, Egypt. Today, I will be taking you mathematics, which topic says ratio and proportion. Again, ratio and proportion. Before I proceed, I want you to know ratio properties. The ratio is a comparison between two quantities. Their units are of the same kind. Again, the ratio is a comparison between two quantities. Their units are of the same kind. I will give you one example in form of word problem. This example 1. The width of a rectangle is 3 decimeter. What is the ratio of the width to the length? And the length is given as 3 centimeter. It's given as 3 centimeter. Firstly, before you solve anything here, you are having decimeter and centimeter. They are not the same. You have to convert the decimeter to centimeter. They should be equal before you could proceed in your solution. Now, solution. For better understanding, you can draw a diagram, rectangle. This is my rectangle. This is a 3 centimeter, and here we have 3 decimeter. But I have to convert it to centimeter. It should be of the same thing. Now, how do we convert decimeter to centimeter? You know, at the back of your exercise book, there is this thing, this centimeter with the right at the back. 10 centimeter make 1 decimeter. So that is 10 centimeter is what? 1 decimeter. So for you to convert this decimeter into centimeter, you have to times it by what? By 10. Now this is 3 decimeter. I'm converting it to what? To centimeter. Now 3 times 10. 3 times 10. And this we have 30 centimeter. So you write it here, 30 centimeter. As you can see from the diagram, they have the same both have centimeter and centimeter. They are not different now. I've converted the decimeter to centimeter. Now you start with the solution. The ratio of, from the question, the ratio of width to the length is can see the ratio of width to the length is 3/30, which is 3:30, which is what? 3:30. If you can see, divide this ratio to the smallest fraction. We can divide it to the smallest fraction. Although this is your answer, but you have to divide it to the what? To the smallest fraction. Then you continue. 3/30. 3 here, 1. 3, how many 3 can we find in 30? We have 10. 1/10. So our final answer is 1:10. 1:10. You don't have to leave the answer to this, because you can still divide the fraction into what? Into smallest fraction. So this is for the word problem. Now, in this lesson, I'll be giving you 2 methods. I'll be giving you 2 methods in solving ratio. The first method is division method, and the second is uniting the denominator and the what? And the numerator. So I will start with the first step. Step A, which is what? Division method. Division method. Now, you are given example. 2/3 divided by No, 2/3 ratio 4/5. You are given this example 2/3 divided by 4/5. Now I want to use the first method. Now, how do we go about this? In these steps, you have to change the second ratio, the second fraction. You have to change the second fraction before you could what? Before you could do anything. Now, we have 2/3 times. Now this division is going to change into what? Multiplication times 5/4. Reason is that this division is changing to multiplication. So your fraction from the second one is going to change. The denominator will come up while the numerator is what? Coming down. Now we have 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is what? 10. 3 times 4, 12. Now, as you can see this fraction, you can still divide into the what? Smallest fraction. As well, you can say this is 10/12. But you have, if you can see the fraction, you can see that we have big numbers that can be divided to the what? To the smallest number. So you go further by dividing them with 2. 2 can divide 10 and 2 can divide 12. 3 can divide 12, but 3 cannot divide 10. So you start with what? You start with 2. 2 divided by 10 is what? 5. 2 divided by 12 is what? 6. Then we have 5/6. 5/6. Then your final answer is going to be 5/6. 5/6. 5/6. 5/6. 5/6. This is 5/6. So let me give you the second step, or I can still give you more example on this. I'll come back, I'll give you another question, then we'll solve more example from the both steps. Now I have step 2. Uniting method of both denominator and numerator. Step 2. Uniting method. For both denominator and numerator. Now in these steps you will involve LCM. You are going to involve what? LCM. Now let's see how it goes. Firstly, you start. Let's use the same question. 2/3 divided by 4/5. 2/3 divided by 4/5. These steps you are going to involve LCM. LCM of the denominator. LCM. You find the LCM of the denominator. What is the denominator of the two fractions? We have 3 and 5. That is 3 times 5 is what? 15. 3 times 5 is what? 15. Then we proceed with our solution. 2/3 divided by 4/5. Since there is division here, we have to what? Change it to multiplication. So we have 2/3 times 5/4. 2/3 times 5/4. Now 2 times 5. 10. 3 times 4, that is 12. Now, before we do anything, this is 10 over 12. And this is not our ratio yet. We don't have to what? Solve anything here. You have to consider the LCM that we have here first, and which is 15. Now, you take the numerator and the denominator, you divide it by 15. Again, take numerator and denominator, you divide it by 15. How did it go? We have 10 over 15 divided by 12 over 15. That is, we are going to create another fraction with the what? With the LCM. From this one, you create another fraction. That is 10 over 15 and 12 over 15. Now, we have division here. You have to change it to multiplication. Change it to what? Multiplication. That is 10 over 15 times 15 is coming up here and 12 is coming down. Times 15 over 12. Now, as you can see, we have common numbers here, which is what? 15. 15 is the common number here, so you have to clear 15. 15 divided by 15, 15 is gone. We have 10 and 12 left. So 10 over 12, we still arrive at the same answer. So we divide it to the lowest fraction, which is what? 5 over 6. 2 in 10, we have 5. 2 in 12, we have 6. 5 over 6. So our final answer is 5 ratio 6. 5 ratio 6. Now this is the second step. This is the second step. This is the second step. You can see it's different from the first step. The first step will go straight to the answer. The first step is division method, you go straight to the answer. But the second step, you have to unite both the denominator and the numerator. Now, let me give another example from this. We are given 2 over 4 divided by 1, 2. Now, we are going to use both steps here again for this same example. Both steps from this same example before we proceed to the proportion. Before we proceed to the proportion. Now, starting with the first step, using division method, we have this division, you change to what? Multiplication. I said that earlier, that in division method, this division is changing to what? Multiplication. But there will be changes in the second fraction, which is the denominator is coming up and the denominator is what? Coming down. So we have 2 over 1. 2 over 1. And 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 times 1, 4. 4 here, 1. 4 here, 1. So our final answer is what? 1 ratio 1. You can't say your answer is 4 ratio 4 because you can still divide it to what? To the lowest fraction. So our final answer is what? 1 ratio 1. Then let me use, this is the first step. Now the second step, which is what? Uniting the method for both denominator and numerators. We're still going to use the same question to solve it. 2 over 4 divided by 1 over 2. Like I said earlier, you have to find the LCM of the denominators from the both fraction. Find the LCM. Now, finding the LCM of 4 and 2. What is the LCM of 4 and 2? Now we have 4. The LCM of 4 and 2 is what? 4. Now, having gotten the FCM, so we proceed. 4/2 divided by 1/2. This is division. I have to change it to what? Multiplication. 2/4 times the denominator is coming up and the denominator is what? Coming down. 2/1. 2 times 2 we have 4. 4 times 1 we have 4. Now you have to consider the LCM here as well. Consider the LCM. I have said that earlier that you use the LCM to create another fraction. This is my LCM for this. I have 4. So 4/4 divided by 4/4. And see, still the same 4. 4/4, 4/4. Changes division to multiplication. 4/4 times 4/4. 4 cancel 4. 4 cancel 4. We have 1/1. So our final answer is what? 1:1. As you can see, we still arrive at the same answer with the first step. So if the examiner can ask you to use either of the step, your answer will still be the same. Don't say because we have different method. Use any of the method, your answer is still going to be the same. The method might be different, but the answer is still going to be the same. So that is that. Let me end you for the proportion. Now the proportion. We are not going to go in full details. By next class, we go in full details on this topic. We go in full details on this topic, but I'm going to give you hints about the proportion. Now, you are given this question: find the value of x in the following. Find the value of x in the following. Now, we have 2/3 is equals to x/9. The value of x is not given in this, so you have to find the value. Now, how do we do that? You cross multiply. What? You cross multiply. And this 3 brackets x and 2 bracket 9. 3 bracket x and 2 bracket 9. We open the bracket, we have 3x and then 18, which is 3 times x is what? 3x. 2 times 9 is what? 18. Now we divide both sides with 3. Divide both sides by 3. We have 3x divided by 3 and 18 divided by 3. So 3 cancel 3. We have 6. X is what? 6. The value of x is now what? 6. The value of x is now 6. So hence 2/3 is equals to 3/9, because we have 6/9, because we have gotten the value of x. And is that for today. If you have any questions, I'm going to give you classwork, so you solve it, you bring it to the school for marking. Thank you for watching, and you subscribe to our YouTube channel Motorstolic School, like and comment. Thank you, love you all.